ಮಹಾತತ್ವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
ಓಕೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮತ್ತು ಭಕ್ತಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತ ಠಾಕೂರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡ್ಯೂಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಓಕೆ, ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ. ನಾರಾಯಣಂ ನಮಸ್ಕೃತ್ಯಂ ನರಂ ಚೈವ ನರೋತ್ತಮಂ ದೇವಿಂ ಸರಸ್ವತಿಂ ವ್ಯಾಸಂ ತತೋ ಜಯಮುದೀರಯೇ. ನಷ್ಟಪ್ರಾಯೇಷು ಅಭದ್ರೇಷು ನಿತ್ಯಂ ಭಾಗವತ ಸೇವಯ ಭಗವತೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಶ್ಲೋಕೆ ಭಕ್ತಿರ್ಭವತಿ ನೈಷ್ಟಕಿ. ಮೂಕಂ ಕರೋತಿ ವಾಚಾಲಂ ಪಂಗುಂ ಲಂಘಯತೆ ಗಿರಿಂ ಯತ್ಕೃಪಾತಮಹಂ ವಂದೇ ಶ್ರೀಗುರು ದೀನತಾರಿಣಂ ಚೈತನ್ಯಮೀಶ್ವರಂ. ಓಂ ಅಜ್ಞಾನತಿಮಿರಾಂಧಸ್ಯ ಜ್ಞಾನಾಂಜನಶಲಾಕಯ ಚಕ್ಷುರುನ್ಮಿಲಿತಂ ಯೇನ ತಸ್ಮೈ ಶ್ರೀಗುರುವೇ ನಮಃ. ನಮೋ ಓಂ ವಿಷ್ಣುಪಾದಾಯ ಕೃಷ್ಣಪೃಷ್ಠಾಯ ಭೂತಲೆ ಶ್ರೀಮತೆ ಭಕ್ತಿವೇದಾಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಿತಿ ನಾಮಿನೆ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರಸ್ವತೆ ದೇವೆ ಗೌರವಾಣಿ ಪ್ರಚಾರಿಣಿ ನಿರ್ವಿಶೇಷ ಶೂನ್ಯವಾದಿ ಪಾಶ್ಚಾತ್ಯ ದೇಶತಾರಿಣಿ. ಜಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಭು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಶ್ರೀ ಅದ್ವೈತ ಗದಾಧರ ಶಿವಾಸದಿ ಗೌರ ಭಕ್ತ ವೃಂದ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ, ಹರೇ ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13, Text 56. Who is going to read 56? Anybody is there? Or those allocated not here? Or those who are available, whoever they can please read. Go ahead. Asha Mataji, can we read?
Yes, Prabhuji. Canto 1, Chapter 13, Text 56. Dvashta Maya Guna Udarka Niruddha Karana Asaya Nivartita Akila Aharaha Ashte Sthanuhu Iva
Salaha
Achalaha Tasya Antaraya Ma Eva Abubu Sannyasas Sannyasta Akila Karmanaha. Very bad reading, Prabhuji. Sorry, Hare Krishna.
No problem.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. He will have to suspend all the actions of the senses, even from the outside, and will have to be impervious to interactions of the senses which are influenced by the modes of material nature. After renouncing all material duties, he must become immovably established beyond all sources of hindrances on the path. Purport. Dhritarashtra had attained by the yogic process the stage of negation of all sorts of material reactions. The effects of the material modes of nature draw the victim of indefatigable desires of enjoying matter, but one can escape such false enjoyment by the yogic process. Every sense is always busy in searching for its food, and thus the conditioned soul is assaulted from all sides and has no chance to become steady in any pursuit. Maharaja Yudhishthira was advised by Narada not to disturb his uncle by attempting to bring him back home. He was now beyond the attraction of anything material. The material modes of nature, the gunas, have their different modes of activities, but above the material modes of nature is the spiritual mode, which is absolute. Nirguna means without reaction. The spiritual mode is its effect, and its effects are identical. Therefore, the spiritual quality is distinguished from its material counterpart by the word nirguna. After complete suspension of the material modes of nature, one is admitted to the spiritual sphere, and action dictated by the spiritual mode is called devotional service or bhakti. Bhakti is therefore nirguna, attained by direct contact with the Absolute. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So further Narada Muni is advising Yudhishthira, you don't have to worry. Dhritarashtra, who along with Vidura and Gandhari, they gone to Himalaya. They are in the process of performing yogic processes, and they will attain Krishna. Because one important thing is that along with Dhritarashtra and Gandhari, Vidura is there. Vidura is a pure devotee of the Lord. Wherever the pure devotee is there, others cannot, miss the way or cannot escape the way to Krishna. That's the kind of point of association of devotees. Whenever we have a association of pure devotees, somehow or other they will take us back, back home, back to God. That's the important point. That's why Prabhupada always say that be in the association of devotees. Do not miss at any point, or do not get out of the association of devotees. So in the translation, it says he will have to suspend all his actions of senses. That's the first point. Again, all these points are meant for me, for me to perform. It's not Bhagavatam, it's not meant for others. Bhagavatam is meant for me. The instructions are for me to change. So the Narada Muni says, Dhritarashtra have to suspend all actions of his senses. So Mariappan Prabhu was reminding me to talk about Mahatattva. So Mahatattva is connected to the creation. So the first action here talks about the actions of senses. Prabhupada in the purport explains that the senses are always looking for food. Senses like eyes want to see the beautiful form. It could be the opposite sex or anything else which is beautiful. I mean, again, it said that the beauty lies in the eyes of the behold. Other day somebody was mentioning, if suppose a boy and girl who is looking, each other, if by chance one died and next life that soul becomes a cockroach, will this same person look at that cockroach in the same mood? The soul is same, but different body. That's the point. Whom are we loving? The body or the soul? Because material world, people talk about love. The love, Prabhupada says there is no love, it's only lust. So attraction, the senses want the beauty, but that eyes want to see the beautiful form. Ears want to hear glories. I want to hear my glories. I want to hear good about me. I want to hear the people should talk good about me. And I never want anything, criticism or bad about me. Actually, one should always, hear, my criticism. Is Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. Again, possible we'll talk about Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur because yesterday was his appearance day. There was a devotee who used to always come to his mutt and used to criticize Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. Many of his disciples used to feel like kicking that person. He's always criticized Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, one of the reasons. But one day when he died, when that person who was criticizing Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, all the disciples were felt so happy. Yes, he was a problem creator, he's gone now. But His Divine Grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was in tears. He was literally weeping, and he told his disciples, "You fools, I had only one person who can correct me when I go mistake. I lost that person also. You fools don't correct me." So the point is that when somebody gives kind of a feedback, I should take it positively. Feedback should not be given from the back. Feedback should be given the front. It's not a feedback, English feedback. No, it should be given the front. So that I should accept, I should have courage to get the feedback to the face. So that's why the senses should hear that feedback. Ears, nose want to smell nothing good. Tongue want to eat nice, tasty. But what is the taste? Taste as soon as it's lying the tongue only. As soon as it goes beyond the tongue, the taste has no meaning. Once gone up after the tongue, it has no meaning. Whether eat sugar or whether it's sweet or Karela, everything is same. There's no taste. So, but the tongue is the one giving the taste. I want to speak about my glories, my name, fame. That is the nature of a human being. The senses has to be used, not in my own glorification. Senses are used to Krishna's glorification. So I should suspend the actions of my senses. Even from outside, we'll have imperative interaction of senses, which influence modes of material nature. So the material nature, 3 modes, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. These are the natures influence me. So in the translation says, after renouncing all material duties, one should renounce all the material duties because material duties has no meaning. Yes, those who are Grahastha Ashrama perform their duties. I know Srila Prabhupada and Rupa Goswami says after 50 years, enough. After 50 years, give up, renounce, become Vanaprastha. Brahmacharis, anyway, no material duties, only preaching, chanting the holy name and spreading the Krishna consciousness. Even Grahasthas also, after 50 years, he has to renounce everything. Those who are attained 50 years should plan for it. I am also in the same pipeline. So we should renounce all material duties and must become immovably established beyond the source of hindrance in the path of Krishna. Immovably established. That means so solid that nobody can change. Nobody can, take me out of the path of Krishna consciousness. That is the, focus I should have. The Srila Prabhupada says that the victim to infatigable desires of enjoying the matter. Senses are infatigable. So it has got so powerful. I should be, should not become victim of that. So Prabhupada also says that the Maharaj Yudhishthira was advised by Narada not to disturb his uncle by attempting to bring him back home. He was now beyond attraction of anything material. Dhritarashtra reached that level. He has no attraction now. So again, it's for me, I should have that, goal. I should reach that. So I should reach that nirguna. Nirguna means without any reaction. That means that Krishna doesn't have any reactions. Krishna has got reactions, but he is beyond any material reactions. So I should reach that level. And Srila Prabhupada further writes that in the last sentence, after complete suspension of the material modes of nature, one is admitted to the spiritual sphere. Actions dictated by the spiritual modes are called devotional service or bhakti. The actions dictated by the spiritual modes are called devotional service. Again, devotional services. Without service, there is no devotion. See, throughout the purport, Srila Prabhupada, from the beginning, whether Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, bhakti means devotional service. Without service, there is no bhakti. It's a key point for all of us to take up. Today I was hearing a lecture for Iswalina Bhakti Saraswami Maharaj. He says one should be laulyam. One should be eager, greed to, take the service to Krishna. What is that? The price you have to pay to get that service? Only that greed, laulyam. I should be always, yes, eager. Whenever that service, I should literally beg, please give me service. Please engage me service. That's the beg, not other way around. Whenever service comes, no, Prabhu, no, I'm busy. I have so many other things to do. Other things can wait. Krishna service cannot wait. If I don't do it, somebody else will do it. I'm the loser, not nobody else. That's why service is the topmost. Because that's what the meaning of chanting Krishna's name, right? When we chant Hare Krishna, we are requesting Srimati Radharani, hey Radhe, please engage me in service. Engage in service of Krishna. That's what requesting. But when service comes, I run away. Other day, somebody was giving example. You go to a hotel, restaurant, you order for masala dosa. The waiter comes with the masala dosa. Then you say, no, I don't want. You are the one ordered. You are the one requested. Similarly, by chanting the holy name, I am the one requesting, Shrimati Radharani, please give me service. Because service is the only one can bring me closer to Krishna. But when the service comes, if I escape, if I go away, service will not come again. I'm the loser. So that's why Prabhupada is saying that real bhakti is the devotional service in the mode of devotional service in the mode of spiritual modes. Finally says bhakti, therefore nirguna attained the direct contact with the absolute. Bhakti has got a direct contact with the Krishna. There is no contamination in bhakti. I mean, there are different people. There is bhakti for the sake of money, bhakti for the sake of name, fame. These are also there. It's not that. People go to God and asking, give me that. They also think that is bhakti. But that is not bhakti. Bhakti means pure, without any desire, without any, kind of aspiration, completely to surrender to Krishna, give everything to Krishna. That is bhakti. That is the level I should reach. So that's why Prabhupada is saying that one should reach that level of nirguna. I should not be influenced by any of the modes of nature. I should be Suddha Sattva. That's the level I should reach. So we'll talk about Mahatattva now. Then maybe if devotees, anybody prepared for talk about His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, we'll talk about that. So in brief, talk about Mahatattva. The creation happens by Mahavishnu. When creation happens, the whole submonum of the entity, consists of the Jnanendriyas, 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 senses, the Tanmatras, sense objects, and 5 Karmendriyas, and 5 gross, the Panchabhutas. So like, for example, our the senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, touch. Sense objects like smell, sound, the form. These are the sense objects. And karmendriyas, working hand, legs, anus. These are the kind of working indriyas. And the fire, ether, sky, water. These are the panchabhutas. So all this together becomes 20. 5 Jnanendriya, 5 Tanmatras, 5 Karmendriya, and 5 Panchabhutas. And on the top of it, mind, intelligence, false ego, and the soul. Together, this becomes a Mahatattva. So Prakriti, within the Prakriti, the creation happens here. So Prakriti is considered as a female. Mahavishnu, or in the Sadashiva form, by glance, impregnates the Prakriti in Mahatattva. Mahatattva is a place of creation. Like, just to give an example, the man and woman, how impregnates happens. Similarly, Lord Mahavishnu impregnates through Mahatattva, the Prakriti. With that, creation happens. So, briefly, that's how the Mahatattva is there. Hope Mariappan Prabhu, did I answer your question?
Okay, Prabhuji. 5 Panchabhutas,
Yeah,
senses, 5
senses,
Karmendriyas,
sense objects.
5 Jnanendriyas, together
Yes.
forms the Mahatattva.
And plus mind, intelligence, false ego.
Oh,
So 20 plus 3, 23, plus soul, they say it's 24.
okay.
And there are some places they say even 3 modes also involved. So like a mode of goodness, mode of fashion, and mode of ignorance. So 27, they say, some places 24. So
Oh.
basically, to understand the place of creation where Mahavishnu, or in the form of Sadashiva, like glancing at Prakriti, the creation starts. From there, all the creation happens. So, any devotees prepared to speak about His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur? Shridevi Mataji.
little busy, so
Mhm.
completely forgotten about it.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So how many of you know about His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur? Or how many don't know about Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur? Please unmute so that, I know, not many, only 6 of us here.
Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj is Prabhupada's spiritual master, Prabhuji.
Okay.
He is very, 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 he has real bhakti. And
Mhm.
he has trained Prabhupada like anything, that he has become Prabhupada, because he has become like this is because of his spiritual master.
Mm. Okay.
Prabhupada also obeyed his spiritual master in every respect.
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
I will make a balloon big and come.
Yes, Asha Mata Join with anything?
I will
We are fortunate to have our Guru Srila Prabhupada because of him.
Yes. Yeah, just to very briefly talk about His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. He is Bhaktivinoda Thakur's son. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is one of the Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnavacharya in our parampara. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was actually literally praying Lord Jagannath. He was a deputy magistrate in Jagannath Puri that time. Give me a ray of Lord Vishnu so that I can, spread Krishna consciousness. I need support hand. I need more devotees. Give me a hand. Give me a son who can preach. So thereafter, his wife conceives and son was born. Is named that son as a Vimala Prasad. Because the reason is that whatever Jagannath Prasad goes to Vimala Devi. So it is a mercy of Vimala Devi, he got the son. So after the Vimala Prasad was born, there was a Ratha Yatra in Jagannath Puri. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was staying in that the main road of Jagannath Puri. When Lord Jagannath in the Rath reached in front of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house, Rath stopped. Rath did not move. So many devotees tried pull. They bought elephant, but no, Rath did not move. Finally, when Bhaktivinoda Thakur's wife bought this baby and put at the lotus feet of Jagannath, the Jagannath's garland fell on the child's neck as a garland. Then after that, Rath moved. So this is where Jagannath showered his mercy because he was waiting to see this baby. See, this is the reciprocation of the Lord. Not that devotee who want to see the Lord. Lord also want to see his devotees. This is how he reciprocated. After that, this Vimala Prasad grown up. Very childhood, he was very, very intelligent. At the age of 11 only, he completely by-hearted, complete Bhagavad Gita, and so many other astrology, Nyaya Shastra, so many things. But he was editing Bhaktivinoda Thakur's books, and he was perfect in English. And even today, there are books written by Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. His English is so kind of high. It's said that later, even the Britishers, to read his English, they used to get the dictionaries. He was teaching English to the English teachers, Britishers. That was the caliber he had. So later he become brahmachari, STK brahmachari. There were so many pastimes as a childhood. Once as a child, the Bhaktivinoda Thakur bought a mango. Small child took up and wanted to eat. Immediately Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "My dear son, this mango is not offered to Krishna. How can you eat that? You tried to eat it, it's offense." That's it. The boy put the mango down and took a vow. "My dear father, hereafter I will not eat mango. I am an offender. I ate something not offered to Krishna. I am an offender. Hereafter I will not eat mango." His lifelong, he never touched mango. That is the vow he has taken. There are a lot of pastimes. Once one of the sannyasi to whom Bhaktivinoda Thakur has accepted him as a guru. So when he came, Bhaktivinoda Thakur kind of paid obeisance to that sannyasi. That sannyasi put his leg on the head of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Generally, the Guru those days used to do that. But seeing this, Vimala Prasad was so furious. After Bhaktivinoda Thakur left, he chastised that Guru that how dare you to do this? You know who is Bhaktivinoda Thakur? He's a Manjari. He is one of the close associate of the Supreme Lord Krishna. How dare you to put your leg on his head? That's the way he addressed even the sannyasis. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur, sorry, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was called Simha Guru. Srila Prabhupada used to call him Simha Guru. He's like a lion, he roar like a lion in front of Mayavadis and the atheist. He will, blaspheme them, anything. He will thrash them. There was a power he has got. So he has done so much preaching. He established more than 64 Gaudiya Maths all over India. So, and he did 9 years of austerity, completely chanting Hare Krishna mantra, 3 lakh Hare Krishna mantras every day for 9 years non-stop. He used to eat only 1 palmful of rice in a day. That's it. That too, the rice, cooked rice, he'll put on the ground, he'll bend and grab 1 mouth. That's it. That's the full day meal for him for 9 years. This is how he used to, the kind of renunciation, austerity he used to maintain. Whether rain or summer, he'll chant Krishna's name before chanting. He has accepted this Diksha from Gaurakishore Das Babaji. That is again a long story, just to tell you shortly. Gaurakishore Babaji never accepted anyone as disciples, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur told Vimal Prasad that you should take initiation from Gaurakishore Das Babaji. When he approached Gaurakishore Das Babaji, Gaurakishore Das Babaji refused. No, I'm illiterate. You are a great Pandit. How can I take you as my disciple? He came back and told Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that if you cannot take Diksha from Gaurakishore Babaji, your life is waste. So again went and asked Gaurakishore Das Babaji. This time Gaurakishore Babaji said, okay, let me ask Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya, if Lord Chaitanya agrees, I'll give. After some time again went. This time Gaurakishore Babaji said, sorry, I forgot to ask Lord Chaitanya. Now Vimala Prasad said, my dear Gurudev, if you don't accept me as your disciple, I will commit suicide today. I'm going to jump into the Ganga. I'm dying. He started walking out. Seeing this, Gaurakishore Babaji called him back and said that, okay, I'll give you Diksha. And he gave Diksha. So he had become only the sannyas, only disciple of Gaurakishore Babaji Maharaj. So he did a lot of books, and he is the one who said that whenever you got money, print books, distribute books, preach Krishna consciousness as many as possible. So actually, Gaurakishore Babaji Maharaj told Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, do not go to Calcutta, it's Maya Nagari. But he went to Calcutta, preached there and converted them. So this is the, the power he had. So the mood of Guru was not to go, the mood of Guru, don't get attracted to Maya. So such a powerful personality, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, and because of his mercy, we have Srila Prabhupada. When Abhay at 1922 met him, he gave instruction that you are educated young man, go to Paschadesh, go to America, preach Krishna consciousness. Due to that one particular instructions, Srila Prabhupada went to America and established ISKCON and spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. So this is Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur's glories. There are a lot of glories we can talk, but don't have time, maybe some other day. So I'll stop here. Devotees, if you have any questions, comments, you can share. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Quickly, I think the very less devotees today. So those who are there, please share. Yes, Mariappan Prabhu want to share.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Without service, no bhakti. Aspire and grab the opportunity for service. Only service can bring anyone closer to Krishna. I must reach bhakti without any expectation. And Mahatattva, I could understand, Prabhuji. And feedback on my originality must be accepted in right context. Association with the devotees ensure to bring back to devotion and ensure stability. That much I have understood from the
Thank you, bro.
Hare Krishna.
Rosa Mataji, are you okay to talk? Want to say anything? No?
Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
ಹೌದು ಅದೇ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಠಾಕೂರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗಾಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ.
Thank you. Asha Mataji, anything you want to say?
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. How are you? Finish your dinner? Yes. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
The instructions in Bhagavatam is for me to change. I should always be ready to hear criticism about myself. Criticism is usually for change. Prabhuji, when you said that criticism, something came into my mind when we did B.Ed, we had something called criticism class after our teaching practice. So that criticism is actually, everyone used to cry. Criticism class means they're so scary to go. And then that criticism is actually for us to change. So I said, yeah, criticism is always good, maybe to hear about our criticism about us is for us to change actually. And
But on
feedback
the
should be taken.
criticism, the person criticizing, in what mood criticizing also we should know that.
Yes.
He
Yes.
is
Prabhuji.
criticizing you at the enmity
Yes.
or envy, then no. But he is criticizing you or is giving constructive feedback, not just exactly criticism, a constructive feedback with the real intention that you should be accepted.
Yes, Prabhuji. In B.Ed, it was like that because our teachers, they are gurus then, and they used to do with that intention only. But everyone used to be so scary of that class at the end of the day. Feedback should be taken positively. Bhakti means devotional service. Without service, there is no bhakti. I should be eager to take up the service. I think so. I'm really, I feel when you keep telling that we are doing so much of less service, Prabhuji, but I try to give more service to the Lord henceforth.
Thank
Bhakti is in direct contact with the Supreme. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Archana Mataji, anything?
Thank you, Prabhuji, for the class. I wasn't having more knowledge, aware about Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. So we'll stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyevacha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Ananta koti Vaishnav vrinda ki jai. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta koti Vaishnav vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you.
Prabhuji.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you.